Are you still tracking hours worked by employees on paper? Team software can save your company countless hours and payroll errors with Team Time. We have options for telephone and biometric timekeeping. Team Time will ensure that your employees are on the job and their work hours are recorded properly. Team Time can notify a job supervisor immediately if a job is understaffed so that you know about it before your customer does. Visit teamsoftware.com today to learn more.
Welcome to Tripodcast, episode 347. It's Monday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And today Dick asks, why should someone buy from you? You know, that might not be as easy to answer as you think. Let's listen in.
Recently, I had the opportunity to conduct a workshop entitled Effective Selling in Today's Economy. I really enjoyed the experience, and I think the participants that we had went away with knowledge that they can use immediately in their business. I want to share with you one of the exercises that I did that I thought was a great learning experience, where I asked a question of all the participants. I said, why should a prospect buy from you? We wrote the answers on the board and we got some really excellent responses. Had a smart group there. I think I had one or two that had been to one of my workshops before, but nevertheless, we had a really smart group. What about you? What would your answers be? If I asked that question, why should anybody buy from you? You know, when I do on-site consulting, that's usually our first questions, and that's usually the first half day or first 3 hours or so of our consulting work. And almost always I get answers like, well, gosh, Dick, we've been in business for 20 years. Okay. We're the best in town. Says who? We have a great training program. Let me see it. Our quality is best. Says who? We have a great quality inspection program. Like what? Experienced employee working with an inexperienced one? These traits you see can all be true, but do they really distinguish you from your competition? See, if you've been in business 20 years, has it really been 20 years or has it been 1 year 19 times over? Some companies never seek out any continuing education or how to do things better. You know, the question is, have you ever been to a BSCAI training session or a ISSA trade show to find out what's new, what's recent, you know, what's come out since last year, for instance? How do you know you're best in town? Because you said so? That's hardly a strong endorsement. You know, I used to put out the word that we were voted the number one company in the city. And then I would put in parentheses in small letters by my family. How does your training differ from your competition? You say you got a good training program. You see, nearly every BSC I know claims they have a great training program. The reality is many don't have. So if you've got one, how's it differ? What makes it stand out from others? Your quality is best. How do you know that? Have you been doing inspections of your competitors' work? You know it's better than theirs? What's your benchmark? If you have a quality inspection program, what is it and how does it benefit the customer? You see, in today's business climate, and I hope you already know this, but your customers really want to know what makes you different, what makes you really unique. Why should they buy from you over anybody else? What value do you bring to them that will relieve the prospect of the headaches that they endure every day? Do you offer them a real partnership, or are you just reminding them that you react fast if they call you? You know, I'm going to suggest to you, and this is one of the things that I really strongly encourage, that you conduct a work session with your own key staff and ask that question. Why should anybody really buy from us? That could be some of the most valuable time you'll spend. And you'll get those answers. We're the best in town. We have great quality. And if that's what the answer is, ask why. How do we know that? How do we differentiate ourselves? So that when you have some answers, so when somebody says, why should I buy from you, you can really give them real answers. And if you don't have any, now's the time to get that staff meeting together. Do a half-day workshop with them. Buy their lunch, not to go, but buy their lunch, and put together a great reason. Put together 3 or 4 great reasons why people should buy from you. What differentiates your company from your competitor? Because we all clean buildings. We all have employees. We all say we train them. Do that today. It will be worth your time. You might just find some prospects that'll buy from you, and it might just save you some customers. Thanks for watching us.
Thank you for listening to this Tripodcast. As a regular listener, I'm sure you're going to want to check out Richard's Writings, a blog from Dick Ollie that, like these Tripodcasts, offer concise, useful information to improve your business right now. Find him at www.consultantsandcleaning.com. We'll both be glad you did.